welcome to my YouTube channel. I said I was going to start posting more, especially now that I'm pregnant, and my experience and what I'm going through, me being a new mom, and at the same time I'm still young. So if you're new to my channel, hello, and I am currently 20 years old. I got makeup and stuff on because today my birthday, but I've been meaning to do this video because I'm 14 weeks in 1 day. So I really just entered my second trimester. So I'm gonna tell you about my first trimester and the stuff that I went through with my first trimester, which was pretty crazy. So I ended up finding out I was pregnant. I found out pretty early, like when I was like 3 weeks. Found out, and once I hit 5 weeks, the end of my 5 weeks, I was like 5 weeks and 4 days. I ended up getting sick, like really bad, to where I couldn't eat. And it was to the point to where I could eat certain stuff, but the more it was from, I found out I was pregnant July 27th. Once, I wouldn't even be able to tell you when, but I know now I'm 4 months, so 14 weeks in 1 day. So once I hit 13 weeks, I had ended up getting the right medicine. But from me being 5 weeks all the way up into me being 13 weeks in 1 day, I was completely like sick. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink. When I say eat and drink, I mean like not even soups. Water was like the main thing. I'm honestly not a juice or pop type of person. I'll prefer water over anything any day. I don't drink like teas or coffee. So once I found out like I can't drink water, it was like terrible. I tried popping stuff, like nothing would really work. I was telling my doctors and they prescribed me Reagan, which didn't help at all. So like I was saying, from July all the way now, which is October the 6th, well not now, but 13 weeks, and so about a week ago, I finally got the right medicine. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I will add it in. They finally gave me the right medicine, and I started taking that. And then, but basically throughout my whole trimester, my whole first trimester, it was terrible. Like heartburn. I threw up every morning, whether I had food on my stomach or not. Even if I didn't, I was throwing up stomach fluids. It got real bad to the point to where I'll wake up in the morning, I'll go in the bathroom and drink water just to throw up. Like the stomach fluids was like that bad to where I couldn't tolerate it. Some of the symptoms I had, I always get a nasty taste in my mouth, and it's like I brush my teeth. I got braces, so I have to constantly brush my teeth anyway throughout the day and floss. So once I found out I was pregnant and all the crazy stuff started happening with the throwing up, I started getting a nasty coat on my tongue. Like I promise y'all, like I can brush my teeth and just sit down and watch TV, and within like 3 episodes, like taste is like right back in my mouth. I really can't even tolerate toothpaste at this point, but I still brush my teeth. I got a doctor's appointment coming up, but I will tell them about that once I do go to see like what they can do about that. I'm pretty sure they just gonna send me to the dentist and stuff. So, but it was hard. Like couldn't eat. And then I constantly have to keep spitting like saliva. I have excess saliva. It's weird. Like my mouth like just fill up with spit. Like I have to keep spit. I don't know if that's because of the whole tongue situation, so I have to keep brushing my teeth. My tongue is like very irritated, like because I brush my teeth that much and like trying to get that stuff out of my mouth. But I had ended up with, when I first found out I was pregnant, like before I was pregnant, like the 27th of July, like the day I found out I was pregnant, I was 160 pounds. Like a week ago, I got all the way down to 130 pounds, like, because I couldn't eat nothing. Like I told y'all, from July all the way up to pretty much last week, no, like I could eat no chips. I tried pretzels. I could tolerate pretzels for a minute, then my body started rejecting them. I remember the last thing I remember myself could actually eat was noodles. And I know noodles not good for you, but I can tolerate noodles to a certain point. I eat a little bit and I stop. And That's all I could eat. I couldn't drink the juice from the noodles. I couldn't eat too much. Like, I couldn't even finish a whole pack. So it was like, it was honestly, it was pretty terrible. And then the only way how I would literally stay hydrated is I would drink water, go to the bathroom, throw it up. Or like, it's literally like some water would stay down, some stuff would, some stuff wouldn't. Like it's like I would drink a whole bottle of water and I would throw a majority of the water up, but some would still stay down. And then I had to go to the hospital 3 times a week to get fluids, saline, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And they would give me sugars because I wasn't eating. And yeah, I was small. And then once I start eating, I remember the first day I took my medicine. First of all, my insurance covered most part of the medicine, but I still had to pay $125 for the medicine. So I remember I took the medicine and I fell asleep. And I always wake up around 3 o'clock in the morning, either throw up, which is throwing up, or I'll just be up like in pain because I'm hungry, I can't eat, I can't do nothing. And I remember this is when I took the medicine. I had drunk some water and I'm so used to throwing up to where my stomach hurt. I'm like, okay, maybe I gotta throw up. So I drank the water so I can throw up, and I'm just waiting like for the water to come back up, and it didn't come back up. So I'm steady drinking it. I end up falling back to sleep. It's the morning time and I noticed like I still ain't throw up. So I'm eating and I had took the pill that night because I'm supposed to take it at nighttime. No, I didn't take it that night. I got the medicine around 4 o'clock. I didn't even feel good enough to where I can get up to go get the medicine. I had my best friend go to the pharmacy to pick it up for me. So she brought the medicine to me around like 5 or 6. I took the pill right then. And when I took the pill, I fell asleep, woke back up. I drank the water. And then I drank so much of the water, like I was still waiting to throw up, couldn't throw up. Fell back to sleep, and then my stomach was hurting so bad to the point where I didn't even notice I was hungry. And then that's the thing, like once I got pregnant, it's like you go from completely knowing your body, you knowing you hungry, you knowing you got to go to the bathroom. Like you know your body as a woman, you know exactly what's wrong with you and what you need. So once I'm pregnant, I'm just like, I don't know what's going on, like at all. Like my stomach would barely even growl. Like I don't know what was wrong with me. To where it was something else I was about to say that I forgot to mention. Something else. Couldn't eat. I still get it bad. It's like chest pain, rib pain. My doctor had told me to try stretching and stuff, but I get real bad chest pain, like in the middle of my ribs. And she was like, just try stretching and stuff. It's probably like either way, your chest area and stuff, it's a lot of stuff changing within that area. So just try to actually work with it. And then I get real bad heartburn, acid reflux. My body just hurt in general. And now that I gained weight back, it's like, hold on. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place because it's just like so much to freaking say, because it's like so much happened. Like I was weak, I couldn't get out of bed, I literally I couldn't even go to the bathroom. Like I pee like 1 time a day, I wouldn't poop, I go days. I remember I went 2 weeks without pooping because I couldn't eat nothing. Like it was nothing in there for me to actually like go to the bathroom. So I ended up joining this group chat on Facebook. It's I was doing my research and I was thinking like, okay, so maybe I got HG, and I was doing the research on it and stuff, and literally everything how the women was explaining it was head on, like everything they was going through. Couldn't eat, couldn't drink. So the medicine that the lady had said that helped her, I asked my doctor for it, and it's called, that one not called Raglan, it's called something. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna put it up here somewhere. But that helped other people, but the lady, my doctor told me she didn't feel comfortable prescribing that to me because it caused so many birth defects and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want that either. So I went back doing research, and then I found the medicine that I take now. And honestly, the medicine helped. Like, 100%. Like, I can actually eat. I got energy. I'm gaining weight back. Like, I literally went from 130 in a week to 160. I mean, not 160, 150. Like, literally, stomach growing. Like, out of nowhere, I'm eating. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm like bloated or something. Like, I don't know why I thought bloated out of all things. But I just thought, like, maybe it's just like I'm just constipated. But no, like, that's my baby. Like, I'm really growing. I noticed I'm growing because I'm starting to get stretch marks. I'm like, whoa. So now, and it's winter. So, I mean, it's not winter, but it's cold. And my skin gets really dry in the wintertime. So, or cold, period. And in the summertime, it's more oily. So, I'm just like, yeah. So now that I know that this is this, like, I really have to start putting oil and cream on me because to prevent the stretch marks and stuff. So, I order a lot of stuff like crazy. But now it is better. The choice habits, I mean, not the choice habits, the choices, the foods that he recommend my son. Blood test when I was around 8-9 weeks, and they told me it was a boy. So honestly, I was gonna have a gender reveal, but I was reading a paper because the paper tell you if he have like Down syndrome and any other birth defects, which is the reason why I was reading it. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna just make sure I don't see that. But the gender was like plain right there, like big as day. I'm just like, okay, no need for a gender reveal. But yeah, I'm having a boy, and yeah, my son is really putting me through it. But not no more. It's like everything is okay now. I can feel him now that I'm 14 weeks. Like, I'm slowly but surely feeling him, like him moving and stuff. But yep, I'm pretty much growing, and this is an update on my first trimester. My first doctor's appointment was terrible. I went in, like the second I went in, I had asked for a bucket because I knew I didn't feel good. I knew I had to throw up, and the lady had once she gave me the bucket, she sent me straight to the emergency room to get fluids. So I didn't get told what I can't eat, the booklet, none of that. I had to wait all the way into the next month. So the second time I went was basically my first time. And then second time I went, I believe that's when I heard his heartbeat. The second month I went, but the first time I didn't. Honestly, with the whole quarantine, I'm trying to see if my boyfriend back from the store. But honestly, with the whole quarantine, I feel like honestly it messed everything up, like to where my appointments when I go, like my boyfriend can't come. And like I said, this is my first child, his first child. So it's just like, it really, I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. It's like my emotions be everywhere about the situation. I haven't had an ultrasound since they confirmed me being pregnant. And then the lady wouldn't even let me look at the screen. So I really don't know what it looked like in there. But my next appointment, I do have an ultrasound. That's just basically to confirm his gender, even though we had the blood test. But that's for the gender and just look around, make sure everything is okay. But I honestly can't wait for that. So appointment-wise, every time I go, I always book. So pretty much all my appointments are booked all the way up until I have him. So now, but yeah, HG was like pretty freaking terrible. Honestly, I was just like, it's to the point where I don't even want to have kids. They say once you have it, it's an 80% chance that it's going to follow with the rest of your pregnancies. And I'm just like, no. So it just made me not want to have kids no more. And I always wanted to have a big family because I come from one. But it's just like, now that I know what pregnancy is like, and then I don't have no actual, now I wouldn't say no woman figure in my life, but my mom is not in my life to where I could ask questions and stuff based on it. So it's like everything I'm going through, I'm kind of going through on my own. And Facebook helped me, so, and Google, which I was watching a video and people was saying like, if you're pregnant, stay off Google. But that's really pretty much my only resource. So I am learning as I'm going. I'm not considered a teen mom because I'm 19. I just turned 20 today. So, but yeah, it's a journey that it's kind of crazy, but I'm happy I'm going through it and I'm learning. But yes, this story time is all over the place. I just can't wait till I get comfortable talking in front of the camera because honestly, it's still very shy and awkward. But yes, this is my HC story, first doctor's appointment, and everything else. In my first trimester, basically, I was sick and going through HG. It was terrible. So I will give y'all an update when I get out of my second trimester, and then my third. But that I will have him by then, of course, and then keep y'all updated on delivery and labor, diaper bags, baby hauls, and stuff like that. Because I really want to post more. I told myself in 2020 I was going to take YouTube more serious, such as makeup and everything else, because I am a current cosmetology student. So I'm take y'all to school with me and stuff like that too, and learn and stuff like that, and do makeup and hair and post tutorials. But yes, and also y'all can clearly be updated on my life with me and my son and my boyfriend and stuff like that too. But yes, it's a journey that I'm willing to take, and a lot of iPhone storage until I get a camera. But yes, this is my story for now. But like, comment, subscribe, and thank you.